Morning guys, welcome back to our channel Life Out There. We are here at Goatman's Bridge, what was formerly also known as Old Alton Bridge. It was built in 1884 and then it was placed on the National Registered Historic Places July 1988, and we are going to tell you all about it in just a few, so hang tight with us and let's go.
Let's go. So guys, the original name of this bridge is Old Alton Bridge. It was originally designed to connect these two towns together back in the day. Now, we've been here before, but we never knew the backstory about this bridge. We started reading about it online and decided we had to come back. Apparently, this bridge has a lot of paranormal activity. A lot of paranormal groups have been out here to study it. There's a sign also about the activity, and there's other videos of other creators coming out here and making videos about this place as well. But today it's our turn to get our shot out here to see what but you notice we came when the sun was up.
I wonder why. That wasn't my idea.
Yes, it was.
I would go in the dark. I would not have a problem with that. I really want to see what paranormal activity. I'm not going to run from it. It's paranormal. It's para/normal. You know what I'm saying?
No, it is not normal by any means. Okay, so as we approach the bridge, now that you know what you know, do you feel any difference now that you know the history, or a little bit about the history of this area?
Well, yeah, but I'm gonna try to forget it so that it can come into my mind. So I'm gonna take a breather for just a minute, try to put it all out of my head, and I'm gonna go through this clear-minded and try to see if I pick anything up. Truly, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. If I don't pick something up, I'm not gonna make it up.
All right. Okay guys, it's time to give you a shot of this bridge and let you see what it looks like.
So, as you can see, over the years, the bridge has the original base floor to the bridge has been compromised, weather and things like that, so they had to reinforce it by putting these boards on. And the thing that's sad about this is that people have come and put their own little decorations on here. This is a historic piece. Like, I don't have a problem with graffiti at all, but I think there's a place for it, you know? I love when people get to express their artistic ways, but this is historical. No, I just don't like it. I don't remember it being like this, and we were just here about 2 years ago.
Standing here on top of the bridge, for me, maybe it's because we're out here in the daytime, or I don't know, because I grew up in church my entire life. I do believe in demons and spirits and things like that, but out here on this bridge, I'm not personally feeling what everybody else says they've been feeling. The only feeling I have is disappointment that something such a historic location seems to be being defaced by people who like to show up and spray paint and write things and, you know, nasty words and stuff like that on such a historic location that other people want to enjoy as well. That's really my only complaint. We intentionally came out here while the sun was up.
No, he intentionally.
I did. because like I said, I do believe in spirits and demons and things like that, and I'd prefer not to be out here in a place with this kind of history. And we're going to explain the history of this bridge to you in just a minute.
So people in the past that have came here have said that they've heard noises when they're crossing the bridge. So far, I haven't felt anything, heard anything different, I mean, other than the people here. And to me, I'm about facts. If there's no facts, I don't know if I actually believe it. To me, it's a myth. Maybe to get people on the hype and get them to come here and get the bridge recognized. Great, I'm glad that it's done that. But as far as all of the stories and stuff, jury's still out on that.
Okay, guys, so part of the horrible, terrible history of this Old Alton Bridge, also known as Goatman's Bridge, is there was a goat farmer, African-American goat farmer, who was pretty much the premier goat farmer and making a significant amount of money. He owned property on the opposite side of the bridge. Well, one day some KKK members got upset because the Goatman put a sign on this bridge saying, "This way to the Goatmans." Well, that incited some anger in some of the other farmers who weren't as successful as the Goatman. So they decided to kindly go drag him out of his house in the middle of the night, bring him to this Old Alton Bridge, string him up over the side of the bridge until he couldn't breathe and he died. So when they finally worked up the nerve to go down and cut his body off the rope that they used, they couldn't find his body. So this made them extremely nervous. These clan members decided then, they in a panic, they ran to his house, lit his house on fire, and for fear of retribution, they didn't know if he was dead or alive, and they ended up killing his entire family. So the end result is the Goatman now haunting this bridge in this area. And a lot of people say that if you tap the bridge 3 times, the Goatman might reveal himself to you. Also, back in the day when this was still a pathway for people to drive across this bridge, if you flashed your lights 3 times, the Goatman would appear. Or if you drove across this bridge with your lights off, the Goatman himself would meet you right here on the other side of the bridge, right here where we're at right now. The Goatman would be here when you got to the other side of the bridge. Now, somewhere on this side of the bridge is where the Goatman's property was, and it's now a trail used by people that come to visit this on a regular basis. So we're going to explore it a little bit down the trail, let you see a little bit of what's going on in the trail. It's rather hot out here, and I didn't dress appropriately for the heat. Luckily, it's warming up here in North Texas. But let's go explore the trail a little bit.
Guys, I love when we walk trails, you often see how nature has taken its place and done its thing. So as we're walking through, you see how, trees have fallen, and then what grows from there is just amazing. So this is fallen, and then you'll see how the bark is opened up here. There's even a hole in that over there. I mean, it's just all over the place. I just love the natural beauty of nature, and you get to explore these things and see them, and sometimes the shapes are amazing, like that bee right there. I don't know where it went, guys, but that was the prettiest bee I've ever seen. But
that was a humongous yellow bumblebee. Whatever that thing was huge.
It was beautiful. Talking about nature, so yes, it has its place, but not on me.
It sounded like a helicopter.
Did it? So anyway, yes, I just love how things happen in nature naturally, and then we get to see it afterwards, and then the growth from there of what it does. It's just beautiful to me. I'm sure if you've been to a nature trail, you've seen this, but isn't that amazing how the tree roots will make steps for you in nature? That to me is just amazing. So guys, you'll see my babe tell me, be careful or don't go that way. I don't know if you guys saw, but last time we went to Tennessee, I was being myself, my adventurous self, right? And I thought I was gonna get this cutest picture on a bark that had fallen, and it was across the the river that we were on. And I went to go turn around so that I wasn't straddling. I was, you know, sitting because I was gonna get the cutest picture, I promise y'all. And boom, I fell in the water on a rock. And had I not had my glasses on, I probably would have broke like my face or something. It would have at least been bruised. Anyway, I escaped with no bruises, nothing. My face was a little red, but probably because I was embarrassed. But since then, I'll let the cutest pictures to someone else.
No, guys, y'all don't understand how devastated I was when I saw my wife go down and hit her face on that rock. It literally rocked me for a while. I was you know, kind of worked up for several hours afterwards. It took me quite a while to calm down, just imagining my wife getting hurt while we were out trying to have fun. And I know from time to time things will happen, but I'm one of those people who believes we don't have to go and increase the chances with how we conduct ourselves. Look at this, guys. This is a great spot for fishing. I bet there are tons of fish under there. They were flapping around as soon as we walked over here.
I think they heard us and said, let's get out of here. I'm trying to get over here.
All right, so we're gonna try to work our way back. This is a very long trail. Yeah, it's kind of slippery here. This is a very long trail. And we definitely won't explore all of the trail today. We're gonna work our way back to the bridge. The bridge is back downstream that way. So we're gonna work our way through this trail and get back to the bridge and get ready to wrap this up. It's really fucking on.
All right, guys, so another thing that people have said that they experience when they come out here are some glowing eyes, ghostly like figures, and the figure of the Goatman. Again, we didn't experience that, but still a good time out here on the bridge and the trail. And it is a long trail. We're not gonna go through it all today, but it's still nice out here. I love it. And you gotta watch where you're going when you're on this bridge, which is why I was kind of stumbling through my words, because there's extra reinforcements on the bridge. Because if you come down here a little bit, I mean, this bridge is old, as we told you previously. This right here, and it's throughout the whole entire bridge, which is to be expected, weather and all of that stuff. So they reinforce it. So just be careful if you guys come out here. Watch where you're going, just like everywhere else.
So there you have it. The fascinating history of the Old Alton Bridge in Texas. Originally built to connect two towns, it has become a haunted landmark that is both intriguing and terrifying. Its past is filled with tragedy, including the lynching of a black man, which has contributed to its reputation as a haunted place. Whether you believe in the paranormal or not, a visit to the Old Alton Bridge is sure to be an unforgettable experience. All right, guys, we're gonna close this video out. I'm not saying that the whole paranormal activity is debunked by us, because we are not paranormal experts, but I know how I feel, and I know she knows how she feels. Now again, we intentionally came out here while the sun was up, just for safety precautions. I don't like crawling around in areas I don't know in the dark, for one. Plus, mistakes can happen in the dark for whatever reason. So It doesn't feel, it just feels like a trail to me. It feels like I walked across a historic bridge. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this video, guys. Thank you for watching. Thanks for joining in. We appreciate all the subscribers. We encourage you to hit the like button, subscribe so you don't miss any of the other videos we have coming out. And we'll see you on the road. Remember to get outside because
there's life out there.
Peace.